Hello and welcome, I'm the BeeNee 101 and you're watching my Hockey Ultimate Team Series for NHL 14. We're a couple of games in, we've got a 1-1 record so far, and I've used a handful of my pucks to just buy a couple of extra players. So we've got TJ Brodie and Hellenius, one NHL player, one AHL player. Brodie will go straight into my lineup. He's, I think, the best left D man that I have now, so he's going to go straight into my roster. And Hellenius, just so that I've got a backup goaltender rather than one of the CHL guys, which I think is the only guy. Yeah, this E. Williams guy. I don't want to play with a 47 overall goalie, I don't think. So those are two players that I got. You can see me just chucking Brodie in, so that gives me two NHL defenders on my first line, Brodie and Tyson Barrie. I think it's Tyson Barrie. And Hellenius, you can see there in my sub-goalie slot. My first goalie is fatigued, so Hellenius is going to go in for the first game. There's my second line, no change there. Third line, still no change there either. It's only those couple of changes that I've made. And fourth line, I still need to get rid of this right winger. He's the only CHL player that I've got left in my lineup, so I will be looking to replace him with a right winger in due course. So here's the first game coming up. It's going to be the Penguins versus the Penguins. And this was a pretty tight game, he says, making a defensive mistake. I was quite tired by this point when I was playing this game. It was pretty late in the evening, if I remember rightly. I don't think I was fully focused to start with. That was an easy goal. Overcommitting on the hit, but there you go. These things happen. Nice finish. Here's Kuhleman coming in, and I missed my check again, and nice little pass straight through the 5-hole, and I'm 2-0 down halfway through the first. And things go from bad to worse, because straight off the resulting face-off, I come in, I make the save, and then they come straight the way up the ice, and he just snipes it. Top shelf, very easy. So here we are in the second period. A slight deflection on the pass, but I managed to ride that hit. Force a cross crease through, and looks like it goes through goalie's 5-hole again. So it's down to 3-1. Next up, we have, I think this is our first fight. Jamie McGinn takes someone down. So let's see how we do in this fight. Jared Cowan is stepping up to protect his player that we decked and is injured, rolling around on the floor. And to be honest, Jamie McGinn's fighting skills clearly aren't up to much. He barely lays a scratch on Cowan, and down I go. Not so good. A bit later on in the third, another big hit, creaming the D-man. And this time, Ruutu is going to go toe-to-toe with Philip Larson. Ruutu's on his last legs. He's only got a couple of bars of health left, but managed to avoid any punches coming in. Uppercuts. And he manages to get him. So Christ knows how I managed to win that fight, but we're 1-on-1 for fights so far. Jarkko Ruutu, no, sorry, Tuomo Ruutu wins the fight, and then right at the end of the third I give away a penalty shot, and my goaltending skills, yeah, we'd rather not speak about those. So we lose 4-1, 381 pucks, not great. 50 for points for shots, for goals, sorry, 32 points for shots on goal. So I had plenty of shots. Puts us behind. 1-for-2 record, but I decide to bump up my right wing. This is the right winger that I wanted to replace the only CHL guy that I've got left on my roster, so he will fill out my fourth line nicely. There we go. Ideally, I'd want to replace these AHLers at centre and left wing with NHL centre and left wingers. So I'll do that at some point. On to the next game. This is a pretty physical game. You can see that we absolutely nail that guy right at centre ice. And then I get absolutely taken out before we take some other guy out as well. So there were plenty of big hits being thrown around here. But then just at the beginning of the second period, we make a nice little passing play. Goalie gives up a rebound and Stasny's there to finish it off. This is on the power play. We've got Bennett and Lino and Stasny on the power play. So points for all three. Stasny and Lino, I think, are my top points getters, although I've not scored a tremendous amount of goals so far in my 3 games. We speed down the right wing and fire it across for a cross-crease goal with 40 seconds left in the third. Goalie can't quite get there. Stasny gets his second goal. 584 pucks. Much, much better. There you go, you can see the skill bonus and the team difference. It looks like we had a considerably better team than the guy that we were playing. So, you know, I won't feel bad for too long. A 2-2 record. That's the end of this Hut video. So please subscribe or view my channel with the rest of my videos. Let me know what sort of other stuff that you want to see, whether you want to see trade days or trading tips or more gameplay. I'm happy to provide all 3, and I'll see you later.